Hey guys, what up? It's Rhett. Back with some good news and a good video. The Hawks just beat the Nuggets 125-121, and it was a great game. Started off really slow. We were down 12-0, and it looked kind of bad. But then we picked it up. Our shooting was crazy. We shot like 55% from three through three quarters. Trae went 13 for 8 for 13 on threes. Great game. Kevin Huerter got hurt. Let's pray and hope he's better because he's having a big night before he got hurt. But it was a great team win. It looked like we might blow it at the end, and it was tough because Trae was getting double teamed. He couldn't do anything, and they started scoring because we were turning it over. And you didn't want to lose it like we did last night, where it's just a tough game, or Sunday night, where it's a tough game, and you're just like, oh, we finished it. We pulled it out tonight. Great win. Before I get into it, I know this is kind of a random topic. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me some things that you'd like for me to start doing on this channel that you guys would like. Something different that maybe I don't do that you want me to add. Want to get the subscribers up, the views up, and I want to do stuff that you guys would like to see. I'm going to try and throw some highlights in, some highlights of our team on the side somewhere, so maybe you can watch that as I'm talking. Okay, let me get into it. I guess I'll do my player by player analysis. I'll start with the bad. There wasn't much. Wallace, he missed some free throws. He took one corner three. He was wide open, but he hesitated and he missed. He played pretty good. Wasn't terrible. He just played nothing exciting. I think he missed a shot or two he probably should have made, but that was it. That might be the Cam. He made some good plays. I'm not gonna say great. Some good plays where he made some tough layups, and then he airballed a wide open three. It was stuff like that where he's just getting into it. I was really hard on him, but I've kind of lightened it up because I've seen a little bit of what he can do. He did get double dribble at the end, which was kind of, maybe that's big, but it wasn't. He's kind of doing all right. I guess Hunter's another He went 2 from 4 from free throws at the end, which wasn't good. But he hit some good shots. Played a good game. Sometimes he's a little out of control, but he played good. Kind of going through the list. Bembry didn't play. He didn't shoot. He missed his threes bad. He took some bad layups, but his defense was good. There are a lot of times we would just let rebounds go by, and it's like, what are you doing? But Bembry played okay. Fernando, while he was in there, he played good. He didn't play much tonight. He hasn't been playing as much, but he played good when he was in there. And you can't ask for much more. Jokic did do some, and Millsap kind of put some moves on him because they're veterans that he probably hadn't seen before, and it was good for him to go up against them and kind of get some experience. He played a pretty good game. I think he played probably like 7 minutes. Not much. Next, I'll go with Kevin. Kevin was 4 for 4, 3 for 3 from 3 in the third when he got hurt. When he shot it, they like slapped his forearm, in case you weren't watching the game, and it looked bad. Hopefully it wasn't as bad as I think. They said shoulder injury, which I feel like he dislocated. But his forearm right there, it looked out of socket. His arm looked kind of floppy, like it didn't have any structure. So it looked like it could have broke it bad or dislocated it. Anyway, I hope he's back soon. I hope it wasn't bad. But We don't know. I expect him to be out next game against the Suns Thursday. Maybe against both LAs he'll be out, but hopefully it's not a long-term thing. At least it was his arm and not his leg, because leg injuries are way worse and take a lot longer and can hurt your career on the long run. Next, I'll go with Jabari Parker. Jabari has been playing great basketball. Great basketball. He dribbles sometimes out of control and he loses it. But he's been playing great basketball. He had 20 and 10, I think, again. Great basketball. He's been playing better than John did when John was here at the beginning of the year. John kind of disappeared. He had that 130-point game. But he kind of disappeared, and Jabari's been there. It was his time, kind of like early in the year when Trae was hurt, to see if the young guys could step up. Jabari stepped up and filled that role great. And I'm so glad we signed him. I told some people in the comments, they're saying, I was so glad we signed him. It was a big thing. I was excited too when we got him. He was kind of hit or miss, and I mean, we're a young team. Why not try it? And we did, and it worked out. It might have been one of the biggest moves in free agency that nobody talked about. The next is Alex Len. Alex Len, I give him so much hate. I've been giving him so much hate because he hasn't played like Alex Len last year. He's played like Alex Len of last year. He missed some free throws. I'll say that he went probably like 3 for 5 or no, 3 for like 7. We all missed free throws. And that game was a lot closer than it should have been. We should have made all our free throws. We should make most of them. They need to go 80%. That's what coaches that I know say. He had a big game. He was hitting his shots. He was making his dunks. He hit a 3-pointer. Nothing but net in the corner. He's been airballing those. He had a great confidence-boosting game. And I'm hoping this gets him back on track. He didn't start. That's what I said, I think, in my last video. Hopefully he doesn't start to get back into the groove. And he didn't start. Damian Jones started. And he played really good. Alex came off the bench. It played great. He had 12, 14 points. And that's all he needs. That's what he did last year. That's what we want. 12 to 14 points. And we're perfectly fine. Big game out of him. Damian Jones, a big game. Pretty good game. So he had some bad defensive flaws, but he also dunks the ball really well. That's what our team does. Jabari, Alex, Bruno, and Damian, they can dunk the ball. And John, when he gets back, can dunk the ball from about anywhere in the paint. Damian Jones, he did a good job starting. He got his 8 points and probably 10 rebounds, something like that. He did what you want him to do as a big man. He got some blocks. He just played pretty good. He played good, and he helped Alex maybe get his confidence back coming off the bench in a lesser role. Then the big man of the hour, Trae Young, 42 points. Finally got 40. He missed 3 free throws, though, and you think if he makes those, he's at 45. Maybe he gets a couple more at the end. Maybe he shoots them instead of Hunter, and we're in a different scenario. But he played a great game. His 3-ball, he was shooting from the parking lot. He hit probably 5 that were 30-plus feet out. It was just a crazy, crazy barrage of threes, and they were all going in. He was getting double teamed, and then he'd find a little bit of space and shoot it, and it'd go in. I was watching that game with my dad. His 3-ball was crazy. But the thing we noticed the most is his passing. His passing might be the best in the NBA right now. I know there might be a lot of people who love LeBron and think LeBron's the greatest passer and all. He's not. Nobody in the NBA passes better than him right now. Westbrook gets his assists, but he doesn't do it like that. Trae makes bounce passes that are crazy. Passes that make you think, how did that get in there? What? How? There wasn't any space, and he gets them through, and he makes great fake passes to a bounce pass to somebody you didn't even see. He could throw it over his head to a wide open guy who gets a shot. It's just crazy to watch how good his passes are. And he had like 11 or 12 assists. I want to see the ones where they didn't get assists. One of them he passed to somebody, Wallace, and they fouled it. A couple they missed. It's just crazy to see his assists. If you watch the Hawks game, maybe you're a fan of the Hawks, which most of you are, and you know this. But if you're not, just look up his highlights, look up his stats, and see his passing. It's a work of art. It's really nice. A big win. After Portland, I didn't know how we would respond to this. We needed a win. I think we're 4-6 now. We needed a win. If we didn't win tonight, I feel like we would probably lose 2 out of these next 3 in the road trip. But now we got Phoenix. Phoenix is a good team, but I feel like we can beat Phoenix. If Trae plays like this, I think we can. And if we can stop Devin Booker. I know we can't stop him, but if we can hold him to like 25, I feel like we should win the game. So that'll be a big one. Then against both the LAs, I think if we can get one of those games, I feel like we can get the Lakers. I feel like the Lakers we always play good against. It'll be close. If we can get the Lakers, that'll be a win in my book. If we can somehow go 3 out of 5, 3-2. In Portland we should have won, but if we can win 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5, that's a win in my book. I mean, I want to get them all, but I'm just being realistic here. It'll be a big game to see how we do these next 3. Great bounce back game against a really good team. Yeah, we're looking good for John's return. I know that's still probably 20 games out, but we're looking good. Like I said before, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Videos weekly, probably every 2 to 3 days I have a video up. Let me know what I can do different. I want to get the views up, expand to more people, and give me some good ideas. Thank you. Till next time, peace.